So just trying to get the bed back together now. I'm just going to show you the layers that we have got on here. So usually I would have one more sheet, but hey ho. So we have the mattress. We have the, what is this called? A memory foam, a sort of underlay thing on top. We have then the mattress protector. We then have a purple sheet just to keep all that covered. This is then our electric blanket. And then a sheet just to keep all that together. And then another clean sheet on top of that. Believe it or not, I do actually usually put one more sheet onto that as well, on top of that. Right, so I'm going to get the bed put back together, and me and Dan will test this out and see if it's made any difference. So the main thing for me was getting in and out of this gap here once the bed's pulled out. That was always tight and everything, so let's see if this has made any difference. So there we have it, all tidied. Now, believe it or not, this has been a bigger job than we've actually filmed today. Isn't it, honey?
Nightmare.
Nightmare. More than you'll ever know. But anyway, we're there. We're there. So the bed is pushed in at the minute. So like I said, half of the problem was how easy it pushes in and out. So shall I call Dan? Let's call Dan. Let's see now whether this pushes in easier or not. Honey!
Or let's just let Dan not... What? It's just a bed.
No, I want to see if it pushes it better in and out. Because it might not now. Yeah, that's... Ooh! That's too easy.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Hey,
Try it.
Right, pull it out then.
Oh, you do it. Pulling it out's harder than in.
I
Go
just
on.
need to explain. I'm still looking scruffy, alright? I don't have time for myself.
Right, out's harder.
Oh, I've never been able to do
In.
this. Okay, a little bit of a push going back in.
You can do that. You don't.
I can do it.
Right, so I never have to push the bed in ever again.
No. Right, so that's helped with that.
Every day I have to do that, and it's hard work.
Right.
I don't have to do it anymore because Mazzy can do it.
Right, so now we have to flatten it, although the sheets are new. So now the next test is to see if I can get past this, because you've got to remember half of that mattress used to come around the corner, and this has been my big problem every night. That's much better. Yes! And look, that mattress can actually be pushed up there another 4 inches.
Then can I go to bed?
Oh, yeah, no, we've got to check the comfort of it now. All right, so push that in another 4 inches.
Well, how am I meant to do that? I can't.
I don't know, it's a man's job.
Let me test the comfort. I can do that.
Yeah, test the comfort, because we flipped the boards over. Should I ask you in the morning then?
I think I'll be able to sleep.
I'll ask you in the morning. So we did have this on in the bedroom for quite a few hours. It got out quite a bit. So now I'm just going to pull it on in the boot so it can get like the underside of the bed, you know. Oh, let's turn that back on. There we have it. Yeah, what a day it's been. What a day. But it's been worth it. Productive, unproductive day. That's what we call it.
Good morning, my beautiful lady.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
Pill popping.
Pill popping?
Yeah. Literally.
A new pill box.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Hopefully
Size of it.
I can get rid of my bag. Oh, just gone dizzy. Hopefully I can get rid of my bag of that, because it's taken up all my cupboard. No, that's perfect. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
Thank you very much, babe.
Well, I didn't get you it in the end, did I? I was trying to buy you it and you wouldn't let me pay for it.
Oh, well, you ordered it for me. It don't matter, do it? I've got it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Right. Unfortunately, as you all know, I'm going to die the day after my 59th birthday. We're all going to die. We're going to be hit by a meteorite. So it really got me thinking yesterday, Mazzy.
Yeah.
Before I go, I want to try and find out what went wrong with the world. Where did it all go wrong? And see if I can fix it before I go. Because it's an alright mess, isn't it, this world?
I know where he's going with this one. You're going to get it in the ear or in the comments.
It's not blasphemy. It's not blasphemy. So, anyway, I like watching archaeological digs and things to do with the Bible. You know, like trying to find Jesus's tomb and things like that. I find them really interesting. And, you know, they have found, they think, the Garden of Eden. They know exactly where it was.
Where?
Well, it's at Jerusalem.
Oh, okay.
Not Garden of Eden, sorry. The place where it was crucified. They think they know exactly where it is, and they will put a church there and all that. Anyway. And it got me thinking yesterday, you know, where did it all go wrong? So I thought, well, I've tried to read the Bible in the past. I can't read it. I get through about 50 pages and then I get bored.
It's because you can't read, isn't it?
No, it's just, it's complicated. It's a complicated book. And I thought, I wonder if there's like a film of the entire Bible telling you every story all the way through from start to end. So that I could actually know everything in the Bible. So I looked it up on YouTube. I found Genesis, Mazzy, the first book of the Bible, page 1. There's actually a film about Genesis, the Genesis film.
Actually looked quite a nice film.
It's interesting. I fell asleep, don't get me wrong, after about 20 minutes. But the very first 20 minutes were very interesting. Let me take you outside and we'll discuss this. So I wanted to do this outside because it's nature and that, isn't it? You've got all the birds singing, rabbits hopping around. It's a lovely, lovely morning. You know, I can imagine, right at the start, it were pretty good, like this. So, this is what I was watching, the Book of Genesis, full HD movie, Adam and Eve, it starts with. So, I started watching this and it's... It's pretty good. It tells you what God did on day 1 and all this, and day 2 and day 3. And then he made Adam, right? He's this dude, the first ever man. After all these animals, he made animals and fish and all them, and land and sky and sea. And Adam, right? I've just stopped it a bit. Just watch this. This is when the world was absolutely perfect. Oh, you know, look. You've got Adam there. And all these animals, he's just living in the middle of all these animals, having loads of fun, he's loving it. That is how life should be. That is perfect, perfect life. But then, this is where it went wrong. I've found out the exact point the world went wrong. Now, I'm not being sexist or anything, but he invented woman. He did it for the man, for Adam. He made a woman out of Adam's rib or something. And it were all going well. They were enjoying all these animals and they could eat off all the trees and stuff. But God said one thing. He said, don't eat off that tree. Oh no, whatever you do, don't touch that tree. Don't get me wrong, she was a pretty girl. I've seen pictures of her. I don't know if it's an original video footage or it's like an animation. Not sure. But yeah, they seem to be living happily ever after. And then this snake came along, spoke to Eve, she was called Eve, and says, why don't you just have one of them apples off that tree? She says, no, I'm not allowed. God said I can't do that. And Snake says, well, you're not going to die, are you? So she has one. And that's where it went wrong, as soon as she had one, because that created darkness or badness or something. And then, yeah, everything went wrong after that. And then I fell asleep. Something about Cain and Abel. I think Cain killed Abel. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back to that point and carry on watching it. But all I'm trying to say, my point is, I'm not trying to get all religious or anything. Adam had a wonderful life. He lived with giraffes and elephants. Every animal you can imagine. He wouldn't need a wildlife camera because they were everywhere. There were just hundreds of them all around his feet. It was fantastic. What a life. And all because... this Eve girl got greedy, and that's when it all went bad. So I don't know what I can do to correct that or change that. I don't suppose I can really, but really interesting. Good film so far. As I said, I don't think it's... I think it's animation. I don't think it's actual footage from the Garden of Eden. I'm not sure. How are you getting on?
Yeah, okay.
I'll keep you updated. I'm going to read another bit tonight and see if I find anything else out. As I say, I was watching... Then it went on to something called Cain and Abel. Now, this is how dumb I am. How naive I am. I didn't know Cain and Abel were Adam and Eve's kids. They were Adam and Eve's kids apparently.
I thought you
Cain
said
and
Abel was his brother.
No, they were brothers. Cain and Abel were
Oh,
brothers.
sorry, right. Okay.
Cain and Abel were Adam and Eve's kids. Didn't know that. I always thought Cain and Abel were a film from 1970s, but then I remembered that was Kramer versus Kramer. That were a sad film. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, so she created this badness by eating the apple. Don't get me wrong, Adam had one himself in the end, so he's no better. So, but she started it. And one of the kids, I think it was Cain, were really jealous of Abel because he were a farmer, he had loads of sheep and stuff and it were really cool. Cain, he had to dig the land and grow veg and stuff, so he had the hard work while his brother didn't have hard work. I think he killed him, I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll go into that another time. Right, what we doing then? You're popping pills?
I'm pill popping. And I'm taking it a little bit easy today.
Yep, you haven't been well again, have you?
Let's talk about the bed though.
Why, what about it?
It was a lot better, wasn't it?
Well, when I first got in, no, because my pillow bit was up.
Yeah, but that's
I couldn't get comfortable.
Yeah, that's just because the bed sheets were tight. That does that.
Yeah.
And it'll bring it up at an angle till you lay on it, so to say.
But eventually, we're all right. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
I need to find something to do, Mazzy. I'm getting restless.
I want to pack a bag today, just something nice and easy.
Right, I'll go get your bag. We can get a bag for her, can't we? I don't know why she wants to pack a suitcase just to go, like, from there to the hotel entrance there. Why don't she just take a big shopping bag? You know, one of these type of things. But if she wants a case, she can have a case, which hold nothing. They're so tiny. But I'll get it out for her. Right, that's probably not your case, but that's the one you're getting. Because it's the only one I can get my hands on.
I think that is my case.
Is it?
Yeah, because... Oh no, there's stuff in
Well,
it. What's in
you
it?
asked for it. My hand, look at my hand, guys. I keep catching it. It doesn't hurt unless I catch it. But anyway, it'll heal.
I told you to get a nail clipper to get
No.
majority off.
No, it's all right.
It's just going to catch every 2 minutes.
Right, so it is February the somethingth, and a very, very special day coming up. I know it's Mazzy's birthday, but that ain't the one I mean. But because we're away, I don't mean Valentine's Day neither, or as engagement anniversary. I mean the big one, Pancake Day. It's Pancake Day coming up, and we're not going to be here. We're going to be in a hotel, or we're going to be on a campsite somewhere else. But we want pancakes, so I thought today I might try and make some pancakes myself. Mazzy's not too good, so I'll just do it all myself. I think it's eggs and flour and lemon squeezy sauce stuff.
And milk.
And milk. I'm going to make some pancakes, Mazzy.
Yeah, well, it's way too early though, isn't it?
It's not too early. It's not too early.
You have to do it though. I gotta just leave you to it.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
That's okay then.
I'm good. I'm a good cook. Just let me in the kitchen and I'll do it.
Go for it.
I was thinking, you see, it's like nobody wants to see a Christmas film the day after Christmas, do they? What's another example? No one wants to watch a horror film the day after Halloween. So I thought if I get this done now, it'll remind people to get out there, get your flour, get your eggs, get your milk, get your pancakes, and your lemon. And people might appreciate it a bit more because they won't have seen any other videos on it yet.
I don't know how you're going to do this.
Easy, easy. Come with me, in the kitchen, let's make...
But no, listen though, because you know
some pancakes.
No, hold on. You know I haven't been well. You got to clear up after it. So if you make a complete mess, you've got to.
Might leave this for another day. Let me have a good think about this one. No, I don't want to be doing that. Right, I'm not going to copy this guy, but this guy here, Keith Cooks is called. Just found him. I taught him how to make pancakes many, many, many years ago. So I'm going to sort of follow his recipe because he might have tweaked it a little bit just to see what his is like compared to mine. I was going to wear my pinny, but I didn't wash it. It's filthy. It's disgusting. My deep fried Dan pinny. Never mind. So I'm not going to wear that. Right, we haven't got a bowl. First thing you should do is get a bowl. We ain't got one. So I'm going to use a saucepan for this one, right? Now, we're going to use 2 eggs. Keith, he used 3, but I know what I'm doing. Have we got any eggs?
In the fridge.
They're mushrooms.
In the fridge.
We haven't.
Oh. This is why I said don't get me involved.
Eggs. You want 2 eggs. Depends how many you're making. If you're making 12 pancakes, you can use 3 eggs. I'm only making 6 pancakes. So, you need eggs. You're going to need some lemon juice. Ideally, you want the one shaped like a lemon and it squirts. But we couldn't find that, so we've got that. We need some flour. Have I got any flour there?
Yeah, you can just use the leftover one of that and then this one.
Okay.
Be careful with that one because you put your thumb through
I
that
did.
one.
When it came from the shopping, I picked it up and my finger went through it.
So just use the last bit of that.
Now, I like to use McDowell's. McDougall's. McDowell's. I need 150 grams. Where's the scales?
We don't have scales.
We do have scales.
We don't have scales.
I've seen you on them.
I don't measure flour.
So I've got to guess 150 grams.
No, just tip the flour in the saucepan.
Well, he used 110 grams, right? But he's making 12, so I only want 55 grams. How do I know how much is 55?
Just whack it in the saucepan.
What, all that?
All of that? You need more.
So, if you want 6 pancakes, this is what you do. You get 55 grams of plain flour. You can tell it's plain flour. You don't even have to look at the packaging. You can tell just by looking at it because it's boring. It's very plain. Right, how many grams is that then?
No, that's irrelevant. Just whack another load into it.
55 grams, that's what we're doing?
Yeah. Guesstimate, don't we?
Well,
we don't have scale.
I don't guess. I just know.
Right, be careful with the... Open it nicely, though, yeah?
Can't I just go through?
No, because you're going to make it worse.
Keith, you're rubbish. We're ignoring you. We're ignoring you. I'm not saying you're rubbish. It's just Mazzy won't let me do it that way. You want to do it your way, don't you? So you just bung a load of flour in and guess.
Yeah, and then obviously put your eggs in first and then add the milk, because then that way then you know how much milk to add. So you know how much consistency it needs to be.
So the eggs go in the flour and then the milk on top?
Yes.
How much milk do we need?
No, you have to crack the eggs.
Crack
the eggs
into the flour?
Yes.
Right, give me a second. 1 egg. See, I can do that. If you do get any shell inside there, you get a bit of shell and you go like that and it gets the other shell out. I heard that somewhere. 2 eggs. Got to do this. Do we beat this? Would you beat this up next, Mazzy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so would I. Beat it up, see what your consistency's like, and then add your milk. That's what we'd do, wouldn't we?
Yeah. You're doing really well.
I am doing well. Mazzy wanted me to use an electric whisk. I don't need an electric whisk, I've got one of these. Can you remember when these were invented and everyone thought, how's that going to whisk up my food?
That's brilliant. I've had that
They do
for
work.
years.
They do work.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do this. It's hurting my hand.
Oh.
I was just offered a screwdriver bit to
the
use.
drill.
I thought, it's a bit late now, Dave. I need to... I actually looked online at them last night. They're only a couple of quid.
Right, now I'd start adding your milk.
Oh, yeah. Definitely adding milk now.
Right, just...
So, I'm just going to tip a little bit in.
No, go a bit more than
No,
that.
more than that, though.
Yeah, gosh, yeah. Yeah, I am more.
More than that? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, go on, mix that in.
Yeah,
first.
what I'm going to do is mix that in. This is going to be ace, because pancakes, you can't beat them, can you?
But you are beating it.
You know what I mean? You know, they taste rubbish on their own. They're awful. And they're nothing like American pancakes. If any Americans are watching, this is nothing like what you have.
Yeah, English pancakes are I prefer the English though,
Definitely.
because I like mine thin.
Americans aren't right good pancakes.
I know, I'm sure they're nice. I think it's just each to their own, isn't it?
It's what you're used to, isn't it? It's like they
Yeah.
have, what is it? Biscuits with the breakfast.
Yeah, but apparently that's in comparison to a scone, isn't it?
I've had them with an American
Have you?
family for breakfast, and she made them herself, and
You have them with gravy.
I
They have
wasn't-
them with gravy, don't they?
yeah,
Right, you're going to want to add some milk now to that.
yeah. I'm going to add some more milk to that. It's getting a bit lumpy.
That's it. You're doing well.
So how long is this? Is it ready yet? How long do I do this for?
No,
Because,
you need to make sure all your lumps are out.
oh, that's going to take ages.
And then,
Will they come out automatically if I just leave it to rest for a bit?
no. What you mean is you go off elsewhere and hopefully the fairies have done it. That's what
I'll
you
be
mean.
honest with you. I don't think I've ever made pancakes.
Haven't you?
No.
Wow. Not
I've
even
made
deep fried
everything else.
Dan?
No.
Ah.
I don't think I've ever made them.
Right, just a little bit now at a time now.
Of what?
Milk.
It's still got lumps in it.
Oh,
Full of lumps.
keep beating. We might get the electric. I was going to say the electric drill on it. No, them lumps are fine. Just keep
There's
at
loads
it.
of lumps.
Put a little bit more milk in.
Yeah, what I'm going to do now is put a little bit more milk in.
Yep, that's it.
It looks like Dulux paint, you know, like an off-white.
Right, I'm going to trust you now with an electric whisk.
Yeah, bring it on. Right, I'm not happy about this.
Why?
Using an electric whisk, but we will.
Well, you're lucky. When we were growing up, my father used to use one of them held hands.
Exactly.
Do you know the what? No, but where you turn it and you got two sort of whisks
Exactly.
on it.
Firstly, you didn't have electric whisks back in Garden of Eden with Adam. He didn't have them, but they did have eggs and milk and stuff because they had cows.
But hold on. Watch the tap, 'cause we'll turn it on. At this point, I would add just no. You add like a teaspoon of sugar now.
I ain't got any sugar.
Yeah, just get a teaspoon of sugar. See, this is a batter. Now, if you're making Yorkshire pudding, you put salt and pepper in. But if you're making pancakes, we've always then added a bit of sugar.
A teaspoon? That doesn't sound like a lot.
No, just put in whatever you think. That's it.
Okay, a bit of sugar. Can I whisk now?
Yep.
Yeah, they were always better without an electric whisk when Grandma used to make them, weren't they? Is that doing anything?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is how to make a pancake batter. Look at that. Perfect consistency, perfect colour. You can use it for many things, such as you can use it as glue. You know, if you're gluing two pieces of paper, you can. At school, or paper mache, you can cook pancakes with it. You can do your walls with it.
Wallpaper paste.
Just an off-white wallpaper paste. That has so many uses. But today, we're going to use it to eat pancakes. Shrove Tuesday, Mazzy. So here we go. First pancake of the year. First one I've ever made. So you put a frying pan, right? Ideally with an handle. We haven't got one with an handle. So how I'm going to toss this, I don't know. It's not the traditional way I'd normally do it. I'm going to get some butter.
Yeah, sparingly, please.
And I'm going to put it in there. And then that's going to melt, right? And it's going to add sweetness to the outside of my pancake. Then I'm going to put the pancake mixture in there, leave it for 10-15 minutes. How long?
Not that long.
Leave it for 10 minutes.
I don't know, you'll just see.
And then we're going to serve it up. We're going to toss it. We're going to have to toss it, and then we're going to serve it up, and we're going to have it with some lovely lemon juice and sugar. Look at this.
There is a trick, though, that I've learnt over the years of making pancakes.
What's that?
The first one is never no good. It's always the second one.
Yeah, you can have first one.
Because that's when then your pan is all nice and seasoned and everything.
Yeah. I'll give you first one.
No, that's too much butter.
Oh no, there's a bit there, look.
No, that's... I don't have a lot of butter.
Well, you can have that back.
Oh, God, you really did just put that back in there.
Is it ready yet? Can I go?
No, you have to wait till that's sizzling.
It is sizzling there.
No, sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
There ain't enough to sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
But trust me.
I've got my lemon juice ready. Right, so I've got my pan ready. It's all hot. It's got butter in it. So I'm going to put some of this in the middle, like so. And then I'm going to swirl it around. Is that enough, Mazzy, or do I need more?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a right big pancake.
Yeah, no, that's it.
That's a really small
That's
pancake.
it, and that's it. Get it right to the edges.
Yeah, so you do that, get it right to the edges.
Get it back on the heat.
On the heat is ideal. And then leave it for 5-10 minutes. Come back and toss it, yeah?
Toss it, flip it, do whatever you want with it. Just don't get it stuck to the ceiling, yeah?
So you give it a few minutes and then you've got to do this. Look. See how it's not stuck?
Yeah. But wait for it to cook a little bit longer.
I'm going to leave it to cook a little bit longer and then I'm going to toss it and then do the other side and then I'm going to put sugar on it. I'm going to have lemon on it. I never have anything else on a pancake, do you?
I don't mind a golden syrup. Or, oh no, what's that other one? The Canadian one? Maple syrup. I don't mind that.
No, it's just got to be pure lemon juice and sugar.
Right. This is a debate then. Lemon first or sugar first?
Lemon first, so the sugar sticks to the lemon.
Yeah, see, yeah, maybe, yeah. Right, you want to make sure that gets nice and black on the underneath.
That ain't going to be black underneath.
It will.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, you can peek. No, there's no way.
Nowhere near. Your first one never turns out right.
No.
Right, it's almost ready to toss. In the meantime, thank you very much, Chris S. He sent me an evil picture on his door.
Oh, yeah.
An evil anomaly light shone through his window or something. Look at it. Ooh.
Actually, I can see it now. It's a nose and a mouth and an eye.
Yeah, it looks like Jesus, doesn't it? Like you see on toast.
That ain't Jesus.
It looks like
That's
Jesus.
Creepy. Right, come and get your pancake quick.
Oh, pancake time.
Yeah. I mean, personally, we both like ours a little bit blacker, but...
Proper black.
But yeah, so you need to flip that, toss that.
Are you ready? Let's have a good toss in the kitchen.
Oh, God. Oh, nearly.
Wrong way round.
Do it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, wrong way round.
Oh, yeah! Look at that.
Right.
Back on the heat.
Your first pancake. I can't believe you've made your first pancake. Don't try this one though. I want you to try the second one.
Can I use that for Yorkshire puddings?
Well, you can, but now it's got sugar in it. Yeah. So you've got to try the second one then, yeah?
Try what?
Second one. Because the first one is always the first one is always the one you give to the person you don't like the most.
Well, there's only me and you here.
Oh, so I get it then.
I'll have it. I don't care. Food's food. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you my first ever pancake.
Hey!
Look at that. Right, let's smother this in lemon juice. Would you like sugar, Mazzy?
Yeah, please. Do you know, I've never even made you a pancake yet, have I? In all the years we've been together.
This were always a big thing when I were a kid, and even when I were an adult, no one's ever made me them, I don't think.
Well, we've just never always had all the ingredients. Right, while your pan's hot now, a little tiny knob of butter,
Right, you take that, you'll be trying that. See what you think.
So Dan said it needs to be thinner, but it doesn't. Babe, honestly, I think you've done that well, actually.
I have done it well.
That's a huge lump of butter.
He said a small number. Just trust me, yeah? You go eat your pancake. Oh. I'm in kitchen now, I'm the daddy.
It's a rarity, isn't it? You in the kitchen. So another pancake debate. Who leaves theirs flat like that, or do you roll it up? Personally, I like mine flat. Do you roll yours, babe, or have yours flat?
I have it flat.
Yeah, I prefer mine flat. You didn't put enough lemon and stuff on for my liking. Right, let's give this a go.
It's not my job to put your topping on for you. I'm the cook. Is it good?
It's alright. I think the second one will be better. Do you want to try some?
Well, I did make it.
Let me just give you this bit.
I'd have preferred a crispy edge, but never mind.
Yeah, but I felt like that was a bit too crispy. It's not bad for a first attempt. What, no?
That is nowhere near as good as my granny used to make them.
Yeah. It's a bit dry, that one, though. You've lacked on...
No, it's the taste. It don't taste right.
Yeah. Everyone makes them different.
Well, you make them wrong. Why
I didn't make it. You made it.
Why can't we make them like my granny used to make them? And my mum. They made good pancakes.
Well, the sound my father used to make them. And then this is how we all made them. Each to their own. They're all different.
It smells like omelette as it's cooking, which is wrong to start with. Well, no, it's edible.
Edible. I gotta admit, I'm really enjoying this. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. How many do you want?
10.
10.
Spot on, babe. Next. Is the other one ready yet?
No.
Dan's one's ready to
This one's mine.
flip.
You ready?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, look at it. I am good at this.
There. Now you can make them for me all the time.
It's the wrong smell. It smells of omelette.
No, I don't know why you're saying that, though.
When it comes to pancake day, if we're in the van, I might make some myself.
I'll be
The proper
honest,
way.
I would never put 2 eggs in that. But you were so determined to put 2 or 3 eggs in. So personally, I've only ever put 1 egg in. That could be why.
Well, he put 3 in.
Yeah, I know.
We
I
were
told you
making
it was
12
way too much.
pancakes.
Way too much. You end up like with a cake mixture then, don't you?
At the end of the day, it's just a base, isn't it? And it's your sugar and your lemon what make it.
Yeah. Let us know down in the comments below who's cooking pancakes this year.
And make sure you do forget the rest, forget Valentine's Day and all that rubbish.
What?
Shrove Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, Winking Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're the important days. Are you ready for my pancake?
Mm-hmm.
Slide it off. There. I'm going to turn it over so we can have a look.
I think you...
Yeah, that's cooked. That's fine. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, put it down in the comments. Oh, poorly you.
Yeah, thank you all for your good wishes last night. I am getting better slowly. I'm recovering. Yeah, I just douse it, mate. I don't care.
Well, I don't feel like you put enough on mine. That's the whole point in Shrove Tuesday, isn't it? You get to eat as much sugar and lemon on it as you like, don't you?
Well, I've always said, you only live once, enjoy it. I ain't going on any special kind of diet for nobody. I don't care if it takes 20 years off my life, I'm going to enjoy my life. Right, let me have my pancake. If you can make another 5 or 6 of them, Mazzy, and then we're done. See if it's better than the first one. That's the important thing, isn't it? It's nice, it is good, but it is completely different taste pancake to what I'm used to.
Everybody makes them different.
Yeah,
That's what
nothing wrong with
That's
it.
what I'm used to.
But I'm just so used to how my mum and my granny used to make them, and they were really much sweeter.
You didn't put enough sugar, I don't feel like, in the mixture either.
Not enough butter in the pan, but we had to
That's
watch how
plenty
much
of
we
butter.
used.
Yeah, I'm nearly out of butter.
Very nice. Right, let us crack on. I'm going to make the rest of them pancakes.
You are.
And then I'm going to wash up, and then we'll crack on with the day. Well, I've made a right mess of this.
What?
Do you know when Shrove Tuesday is this year?
No.
Another month. March.
What? You idiot.
March, another month yet.
He's been talking about doing this for the last month.
It's on March the 4th. Whereas next year it's on February the 17th. 2027 it's on February the 9th.
What made you think it was when we were away?
Because we're in February. It used to be around Valentine's Day, I always thought.
Oh, you plonker.
Anyway, I've just been looking it up. The reason we have Shrove Tuesday, it depends on when Easter is. That's what it's all about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's to do with Lent.
Yeah.
You would go on Shrove Tuesday to do your confessions at church, right? Get rid of all your sins, and then you'd indulge yourself with pancakes. It's indulgence food before Lent, and that's when you starve yourself, innit, till Easter or something.
Yeah.
So that's why we have pancakes. Just in case you didn't know, it's a Christian thing.